Call to order, Collinsville City Council meeting July 17th, 2018. City Clerk, take the roll.
Councilman Mtg.
Here.
Councilman Karpiak.
Here.
Councilman Topper.
Here.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Here.
Mayor Lincoln.
Here.
City Clerk is here. Solicitor Witt.
Here.
All right, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance, and no one's here for the prayer, so we'll just do a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Okay. There is no public comments tonight unless somebody decides they want to speak. Okay, we're going to go right into the City Treasurer's report. Is there actually one of them signed?
The treasurer's report, city treasurer's report is in your packet. Nothing to add to that. We are now working on the school taxes. We're in the process of doing the escrow first because they have to get out. And then we will getting all the other hundreds ready to go out. The business registration license letter of registration that I talked about last month, Shelley has been good enough to copy all those letters. She checked all the business registrations and has started stuffing envelopes. There are approximately 400 of them. So they will be stuffed and ready to go out, to be mailed out on 12/1. Just a personal note, I see that on tonight's agenda, you will be accepting the resignation of one of our finance employees. I realize that everyone can be replaced, but I truly don't know what we would have done without her expertise these past few weeks coping with the inconsistencies we found that were not of her making. She will be sorely missed by all in the treasurer's office. Thank you.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah.
The per capita tax, are we up on that now? Above last year, do you know?
I would have to check that for you, Tom.
I think it is slightly up, because I checked that, and if so, it's like $1,000, I think. Don't quote me, but it was slightly up, but not by a whole lot yet.
We're up quite a bit from like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that is the correct number. I do know we did look into that, and that is the correct number.
Okay. That's all.
Okay, Controller Witt.
Mayor, City Council, in your packets, you can see for on the first page, our general fund is $780,036.49. Our liquid fuels is $254,563.38, and our recreation fund looks like it's actually come up a good bit. Well, not a good bit, but it has increased. It's at $20,389.38. I think it was staying around 17,000 there for a little while, and now it's moved up with all the activities going on. I too would like to say that I'll miss Cassie. She helped out a lot. She helped me my first couple months. So that's all I have.
All right, thanks, Bruce. All right, let's move on to the correspondence. Yeah, County Cultural Trust can't believe we're already talking about the Mum Festival. It means that summer's almost over. And we're gonna vote on the street closures. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to close Crawford Avenue from Arch Street to Pittsburgh Street on September 8th, 2018 from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. from the Mum Festival, pending review and approval of Police Chief and Fire Chief. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilman Mtg.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. All right. City Church is requesting to block off a parking lot adjacent to their church on July 29th. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to block off the parking lot adjacent to the City Church on Sunday, July 29, 2018, from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. for their Children's Carnival, pending review and approval of Police Chief and Fire Chief. I so move. Is there a second?
Second?
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. Okay, my neighbors want to have a block party. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to close one block of Wills Road between Kensington Street and Jefferson Street from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. August 10th. On August 10th. I don't see the date on there.
There's a date on there.
I don't see the date on there now. August 10th, pending review and approval of Police Chief and Fire Chief. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
I just to throw it out there, our whole neighborhood is on board with this. They're excited. Apparently, before we moved up there, they used to have a block party all the time on the other end of the street. Yep. So we're trying to start it back up again. They used to have it every summer, but now it's probably been 10 years since they've had one. So, did I get a second?
Yeah.
Oh. City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. All right. Approve the minutes from the June 28, 2018 meeting. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to approve the minutes from the June 28, 2018 City Council meeting. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. Approve the minutes from our special meeting July 5th of 2018. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to approve the minutes from the July 5th, 2018 City Council meeting, and I so move. Is there a second?
Second?
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilman Keady. Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. Let's waive the 4-day rule. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to waive the 4-day resolution rule to allow for items submitted after the 4-day rule to be read at the meeting tonight. Such resolutions will be marked with an asterisk. I so move. Is there a second?
Second.
City Clerk, take the vote.
Councilwoman Tizan.
Yes.
Councilman Topper.
Yes.
Councilman Keady.
Yes.
Councilman Karpiak.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes. All right. Gonna go into the police department report. Chief.
Mayor, members of council, I respectfully submit the following report for the month of June 2018. A total of $4,378.57 in fines was remitted to the city treasurer. Complaints answered, 392. Requests for assistance, 32. Courtesy warnings issued, 10. Criminal and traffic-related arrests, 22. Traffic accidents investigated, 25. Traffic citations issued, 67. Non-traffic citations, 22. Total miles traveled with police vehicles during the month of June was 3,840.
Anything else going on?
We're busy. Summertime. Received some complaints about parking at the parks, River Park in particular. We went down after receiving those complaints and we tagged all the vehicles. This last weekend and the previous weekend, I personally tagged 4 vehicles myself. So I think to alleviate the problem, I discussed this with Councilwoman Tizan, and there's some type of fencing or something that needs to be put up to keep them off that grass area to pull in under the bridge. There's a sign there, but they're ignoring it. In order to tow the vehicles, we have to have proper signage, which would state that if your vehicles are, on the property, they would be towed at their expense. We don't have that. So we have to figure out what we need to do to properly enforce that. At this point, the only thing that we can do is tag them, which we have been doing. Now, that doesn't really keep them off. We go down and we can't even search the park for them because they're doing this rafting thing. They park there and then they raft, so they're gone for several hours, up to 6 hours, 7 hours, and they're not even in the park. So we couldn't even contact them to have them move the vehicles. So that's just my suggestion. We got to look at other avenues.
I agree. Because when I went down there, they were literally parked on the bike trail, blowing the rafts up, oblivious that was the bike trail. Because next what's going to happen is they're going to drive in there. There's people driving through the park, which is illegal. If a biker would get hit in our park, we're going to be in a world of hurt over that. But I'm all for the towing part, because anybody that ignores that sign that says no vehicles beyond this point, they deserve the ticket, they deserve the tow. They're parking all along the private property on 4th Street. I don't know if we got any complaints from the hotel, because every single parking space in the hotel parking lot and the grass lot next to the hotel lot was full. Yes, we definitely want people to have a good time, but they also got to follow the rules of our parks. They can't come down there and just think they can park wherever it is and do whatever they want while they're down there. Observe people with their dogs unleashed in our park. That was another thing I saw. Smoking is out of control down at Yacht Park. There's a lot of things that need to be done there. It's unfortunate, but we spent a lot of money and time and effort on that park so everybody can enjoy it, not to be destroyed because people were disrespected. So whatever that we need to do, I'm all for that.
I seen one guy park here, and this is a while back ago, had a trailer, boat trailer, and he backed into the grassy area. He's a pretty good backer-upper, but we don't have any place to accommodate boat trailers. If there's any way that we could revamp that parking lot and make some type of accommodation for boat trailers, and I'm talking about maybe even taking the middle out, redoing the whole thing, get some more parking spaces down there. You're the parking lot guru. You got any? Why don't you put your mind to thinking about that?
What benefits is the city getting out of that, though? Because they're coming down, using our amenities, getting to the river, and they're gone.
Well, they may be paying taxes to live here.
Well,
But-
I'll be okay with that.
There were boat trailer stalls, but they were taken out when he built the hotel. That's what was over there, 5 or 6 stalls over there.
Okay.
I'll look at it.
Well, if we ever get our parking lot back, there's your boat.
Yeah. Exactly.
We can market there.
Exactly.
Truthfully. But I am also concerned, if the hotel decides to put up signs over there and say that they're, violators will be towed at their own expense, there's going to be a lot of people getting towed. You know what I mean? That's just, because that's, the lease is in their name, and we don't have a say over that lot.
And it's tough to be popular, and we're popular, so we don't want to become unpopular. So, I don't want to go to High Powell and have my car towed, but they have a good bit of parking. Just hoping that, I'm thinking, go outside the box if it's a busy weekend or something. Maybe even run a golf cart shuttle from Bradley Paint or from over on Martin's side. Make another access. We have some parking in back of Martin's. And just make it a little more easy to get to the river that way. Maybe some signage of telling people where ample parking is. And people filling their rafts up, we need that quarter machine down.
I hear you. Believe me,
So-
I want it badly.
But it's tough to be popular. We're popular right now, so we gotta continue to try to be nice about it and not drive any business away. How's the restaurant doing down there? The snack bar? Anybody here?
No complaints. I mean, she's down there all the time working,
Yeah.
so I'm
Okay, so
assuming
they
she's
were-
busy.
It was an insane in Yonk Park over the weekend.
Yeah, I was.
Pavilion
went
rentals.
down there.
That's the thing we're running into too, is people renting pavilions and then not having anywhere to park because all the people who are floating the river are taking all the parking down there. These people are paying to use our park. So it's a catch-22 on some of these things. But
Yeah.
we gotta. There's a lot of things we need to figure out with Yonk Park because it's definitely a very, very popular park now, and we just need to find some room.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We started into the new computer program last week, and we're making the transition pretty well. Of course, we're, when you change into something new, you're going to have bumps in the road. Guys, are learning something new. So within a few weeks, things should be flowing nice, and it's going to make it a lot easier to get some paperwork done, like I have mentioned before.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be spending less time here, more time out there. So it's working well so far.
Yeah. I know that camera systems should be operational in these parks very, very soon. Jason just got to get some stuff up around the band shell area, and then they're going to start getting them online, and so we'll have both East Park and Yonk Park will be fully under surveillance, which I'm very excited about. Definitely needs it. But, anything else?
I'd just like to thank you. I know when I called you about it this weekend, you went down there right away, and I'm sure you saw what a mess it was, and we're going to have to figure out what to do. Like Tom said, it is popular. We don't want people not to come to the park, but we also don't want them to bring their dogs and let them run around and then park on the bike trail and anywhere they please, because that's not going to work for us at all.
No, it's not going to work.
No.
It really comes back to we need like a park ranger. I mean, that will alleviate a lot of our problems, from parking possibly to
Everything, actually,
Yeah.
everything.
keeping an eye on the park. And
Yeah, even if it's just a weekend. I mean, that's
Well,
something
hopefully
we can-
soon, we're going to have our monitors set up in our station, and our dispatchers will be our park rangers from the station when they're watching the
Yeah,
cameras.
they'll be able to view them. Going back again to the incident with the parking this past weekend on Saturday, right away I called my guys. They went down, like I said, they tagged all the vehicles, but they couldn't really put a lot of time in down there because we had another issue at our other park going on at the same time with a juvenile that needed attended to, and I guess he was out of control and he had to be detained and arrested. And we had two guys working, and they had to spend most of the day with that incident, taking care of that. So kind of got two things done at once, but we didn't get to pay as much attention down there as we would have liked to. So that's that.
would our auxiliary police have anything to add to controlling parking down there or anything? on
Our
weekends?
auxiliary right now are strapped. I mean, they are so busy just covering all the functions that there are. I don't think that they have any extra time or manpower
They're great.
to monitor that, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
But they are extremely busy with all the events that they're attending and they're requested to. So my answer to that would probably be no.
Yeah. They accepting new participants
Always.
always?
They have some new ones. There was an ad in the paper. One of the members put an article in the paper. Sorry, not an ad. And we actually got a couple of new people from that. So
Have they reached out to like the ROTC program up at the school? I mean, can they have someone under 18 or no?
I don't know if that would work or not.
Yeah,
Well, they do a great job.
yeah.
They are very busy. They do the churches on the weekend there. I mean, That's over the weekend.
That's it. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
All right. Highlands Hospital is having there's a Highlands Hospital Day in the city. I'm liking that. August 30th. Let me read it. The mayor of the city of Collinsville formally recognizes August 30th, 2018 as Highlands Hospital Day in the city of Collinsville. Whereas Highlands Hospital, located 401 East Murphy Avenue in Collinsville, has been serving the community for over 100 years, Highlands Hospital is a valued employer and has a long history of caring for its residents. Whereas with their purchase of the former Zachariah Connell School and the renovations made to it, including the new autism school, will have the capacity for over 70 students and a women's center. Highlands Hospital continues to be a vital and ever-evolving part of the community. Now, therefore, be resolved that I, Greg Lincoln, Mayor of the City of Collinsville, and on behalf of the residents of Collinsville City Council, hereby officially honor Highlands Hospital and recognize them on behalf of their contributions to the health of our community. In witness thereof, I hereunto set my hand to cause the official of the City of Collinsville, Fayette County, Pennsylvania, to be affixed. And I totally support that day. We're very lucky to have our own hospital, and Highlands is going through some major changes. I'm very excited to, when they have the grand opening up at Zach's school and see all the wonderful new renovations that are going through there. And I know they're getting some public art done in there. This coming Tuesday, they're actually having a individual